first learned that dolphins can be trained. Now we're going to cover a wide range of topics throughout this presentation, but we're going to get it started off with some amazing adaptations that make these animals completely adapted to the salt water that they live in. And we're going to start off with their eyes. These animals have two eyes on either side of their head. They use their eyes primarily in monocular vision, using one eye to focus at a single target at a time. Now, dolphins also have the ability to use their eyes in what's called binocular vision, having both eyes focus on a single stimulus.
Ay, qué lindos, los
Now, right
amo.
on top of their head, you might have noticed their blowhole. That's where they breathe from. It also helps them out with an amazing adaptation called echolocation. These animals are able to, almost like their own form of sonar. The blowhole is also where they make all of those whistles and clicks. Let's take a listen.
Oh.
Very nice. Now we may have noticed our animals have two distinct colors. They have a light belly and a dark back. That's a type of camouflage. Now if we're up above and we look down, that dark back is going to blend in with the bottom of their environment. Let's say we're a fish or something and we're looking up. That nice white belly they have is going to help them blend in with the light of the sky above. We also may have noticed on either side of their body, you're going to see their pectoral flippers. Now those flippers are what helps them swim through the water and helps them with stopping and steering.
Wow.
Now right on top of their back, that's going to be their dorsal fin. That dorsal fin helps them stay nice and balanced in the water. Now if we look all the way down at the very end of our animals, you're going to see their tail flukes. Now they do have two. They have a left lobe and a right lobe. Those tail flukes help them propel through the water. It also helps them make a really big splash.
Wow.
Now you may have noticed with our animals, they have a very unique body shape. Now they have a body shape called fusiform. It allows them to swim around speeds of 18 miles an hour. And you'll notice they have a very narrow head, a wider chest, and then it tapers off towards their flukes, and that's that fusiform body shape. That body shape isn't the only thing that allows these animals to be very agile in the water. If you've noticed, they have a really big muscle called their peduncle. Now that peduncle allows them to reach heights around 2 to 3 times their body length up off the surface of the water. Now here at Marineland, one of the big questions that we always get is how we train our animals. Now one of the easiest things and the things that we start off with training our animals is simply called a hand target. Ask the animal take their rostrum, that pointy part over their mouth, and simply to touch our hand. Now we're able to take that simple behavior and make it a little more complex. Maybe move our hand up and down. Looks like a head shake yes. Maybe taking that hand and go side to side, kind of like a head shake no. Our hands aren't the only thing we've trained our animals to target to. If we look over to our friend Michelle and Miramar, we have what's called a target pole. Now it acts very similar to our hand. We've trained our animals to target onto that pole. Michelle and Miramar are going to be working on a new behavior today, so we're going to watch them using some targeting with that target pole.
Wow.
you look over at our friend Ollie over here, he's a little further along with this behavior, so we'll see him do it a little bit closer to a completed behavior. Now, targets are excellent, but it's not the only way that we can help train our animals. These guys are very big observational learners, which means they learn by watching each other, watching their trainers, and we've used that to help do some training. So we're going to see our trainers and dolphins do a little game of mimicry or copycat.
¡Oh, qué lindo! ¡Ay, lo amo!
Excellent job. Now, Marineland was built all the way back in 1937 with the mission to bring the sea ashore. Now, world's oceans and the animals that call them home really need our help, and there's a lot of little things that we can do, and you're probably already doing now, to help those oceans and animals stay nice and healthy. I'm sure everyone's heard of the 3 R's before, right? Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Now, we want to introduce everyone into a 4th R, and that's going to be refusal. So our dolphins here, they're learning to make that same choice and refusing those single-use plastics. So we have a couple options down here. In this one box, we have all those single-use items. So those plastic grocery bags, plastic water bottles, things we want to refuse and use more sustainable options like that are in this container here. Usable water bottles, those fabric grocery bags, reusable Tupperware. We even have bamboo cutlery, so if you guys do happen to visit our beaches, you can still have those options. And we're going to have Miramar here make that choice, and if he chooses those sustainable items, we're going to give him a big round of applause. And he did it! Excellent job, buddy! especially Ollie and Miramar. We'd like to thank everyone for coming and hanging out with us today, and we hope everyone enjoys the
Thank
rest
you.
of their day here.
Muchísimo. Estoy que lloro acá donde me ven. Suscríbanse a mi canal, déjenme muchos likes. @AdriOrdance, tutoriales de baile, bailes, coreografías y salidas así a sitios súper lindos. Espero que les haya gustado mi video y nada, nos estaremos viendo pronto. Bye.